What does it mean to be a digital citizen? According to the International Society for Technology Education, digital citizenship is about how we should act and interact with others when we're online, understanding the norms of appropriate, responsible behavior with regard to technology use. The International Society for Technology Education compared the 9 elements of a good citizen to those of a good digital citizen. If we take a closer look to these 9 elements, we realize that they are very similar, almost identical. Vicky Davis questions if there is a difference between digital citizenship and citizenship at all, referring to Anne Collier, who thinks we should drop the word digital since these are skills and knowledge students need to navigate the world today. And instead of limiting their learning, we should teach them how to be good citizens in a digital world. How can we really teach youth to be good digital citizens? Imagine for a second if we taught our teenagers to drive a car in the same manner we attempt to teach them about social media. Driving lessons would never take place in an actual car. They would only focus on what not to do, and they would be taught by adults with little or no experience of driving. In order to help us educators, George Couros created a rubric on how schools could be working with students to help them navigate the digital world by using social media sites appropriately and encouraging teachers to guide the students and take a proactive role. I included a short video from the International Society for Technology Education, with the main focus being on embedding technology into the curriculum and embracing the idea of co-learning with the students. In our reality, where private by default, public by effort shifted into public by default, private by effort, it is crucial to make sure students know and practice being responsible digital citizens. 81% of the world's children and 92% of US children now have an online presence before they turn 2. Take a look at Sophie, whose digital footprint started quite early. Since technology is embedded in our everyday lives, I included Zach Marks' video, who shares the life-changing effects of social media and addresses how to be safe and smart online. Zach Marks reminds us to think about how we want to represent ourselves online, as well as underlines the importance of being educated, and before we hit the post button, we should check, is it true, helpful, inspiring, necessary, and kind what we're ready to post. Mary Beth Hertz underlines the importance of educating and guiding our youth since there are varying degrees of using a computer. Quote, "The minute that we place a device in the hands of a child, it does not make them a digital native." Unquote. Just assuming that by placing a device in the hands of children, they become digital natives can be quite dangerous. Jennifer Casa-Todd is focusing on moving digital citizenship towards digital leadership. As George Couros describes it, digital citizenship is using the internet and social media in a responsible and ethical way, while digital leadership is using the internet and social media to improve the lives, well-being, and circumstances of others. Jennifer Casa-Todd, together with Sylvia Duckworth, are encouraging educators to take digital citizenship to the next level and guide students towards becoming digital leaders by using the internet and social media to learn and share learning, to empower others with no voice, to address societal inequality, to promote important causes, and to be a more positive influence in the lives of others. And I would like to close with Henry Jenkins, professor at the University of Southern California, who discusses the influence of participatory culture on education, encouraging to embrace the Open Knowledge Initiative and let students play an active role in their learning.